Well, to hear the Congressional Black Caucus congressmen and women being here and the excitement they had, many of them who'd never been to the city other than coming down the first time and being encouraged to really think seriously about the city, but to hear their excitement, these men and women from all over the country, congressmen and women that can go anywhere, that are wined and dined all over the world essentially, but particularly all over the U.S., to think about the very simple atmosphere of Myrtle Beach and the people that were very courteous across the board. What an incredible opportunity, in addition to, of course, the tremendous group from the Republican Party that were here, but amazing to see that excitement of congressmen and women.
There's no question about it. And our volunteers that helped pull this off was such an important part of this, because when I spoke with the people in the Republican Party, the people in the Democrat Party, they all said the same thing. Everywhere they went, everywhere they turned, there was somebody standing there with a smile on their face. And you know, that was the true Southern hospitality that we've been known to have in our community, and we were able to express it to people coming here for the first time. Even the reporters had never been treated as well. I know I was in Washington for the National Mayors Conference, and I was having dinner with some of our mayors, and the mayor from Sumter went over to see Congressman Clyburn, and he was going to talk about some things that they needed in Sumter, and all Congressman Clyburn could talk about was the debate in Myrtle Beach and how great it went, and how his constituents are patting him on the back. And they've already said they want to come back in 4 years. CNN has said they want to be here to televise in 4 years. So, hey, Brad Dean, give him a big-time star on this one.
And the entire chamber, absolutely. Brad's amazing, and his incredible hard work. He does the work of 6 men. I mean, he's really that.
He's good. Don't let him go anywhere.
Absolutely. Well, let's pray you're still the mayor at that time and welcoming the folks back. And obviously, you've got another 2 years, year and a half in your term.
Very
exciting.
I've got another 2009 November will be when I'll have to file and run again.
And you're over hump day. You're over the 2 years now. You're feeling good.
I think the honeymoon is over.
Right.
And now it's got to be that what I'm doing is accepted and respected by our citizens, and that I'm received by the majority, that I'm doing a good job. So, you know, and that's not for me to say, it's for them to say.
Right.
And if I'm not doing the job they want done, then by all means, please put somebody else in office.
And you would support that, of course.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not here to step a stone and go somewhere else. I'm here to look after Myrtle Beach.
The city that you love. You said
absolutely.
45 of 65 years of your life been right here.
Yeah.
That's tremendous.
And I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Well, we got about 10 minutes. There's so many themes from your State of the City address, the first ever, but the first annual. There's obviously going to be many more to come, as you highlighted. The rec center is a big one, underground utilities. There are so many themes there. Recreation center is a big one. When you highlight it, is it a nanatorium?
It's an nanatorium, which is a cement pond at West Virginia. But all right,
I touched that.
I tell you, just like I tell people, Myrtle Beach is the capital of West Virginia, because sometime during the year, everybody in the state's coming to Myrtle Beach.
Right.
So, and we're glad for it. We really do. We love our people in West Virginia that moved here, especially one of my closest friends, Dan D'Antoni, who started the beach ball. And is now the assistant coach of the Phoenix Suns with his brother. But Greg, you have to look at, you talk about recreation, and let's look at the emphasis that the city council is putting on recreation in our community, and the money that we're spending on it. And you got to understand, the money we're spending on it is a partnership with businesses and city money and all, but the majority of it is paid for by corporate America. We have to say, how did Myrtle Beach get to where it is? First, Myrtle Beach was known for the beach. People came here to go to the beach. And then down the road, a great man in this town, Buster Bryan, who owned the Caravel, helped found the the golf industry,
Myrtle
the golf
Beach
packages.
Holiday and all, sure.
And started that. So then the golf industry became the big thing.
Right.
The beach and golf, beach and golf. Of course, you weren't here, but back in the 70s and all 80s, you came to the beach in the summer to go to the beach with the family, and you didn't play golf. And the golf course was wide open. You only play golf in the shoulder months.
Right.
Now, the families have figured it out that Mama will look after the kids on the beach in the mornings, and Daddy will play golf, get home at noon, and then Mama can do what she wants to, and he looks after the kids.
Right.
So the golf course business is picked up.
Absolutely.
And then came another thing from two outstanding men, and George Bishop and Craig Wall, when they built the Waccamaw Outlet Park, the Waccamaw Pottery.
Right.
Big time. Shopping. I mean, it just grew.
Right.
So now we got 3 reasons to come to Myrtle Beach.
Yes.
And then we had people like Calvin Gilmore, Dolly Parton to come in and build the theaters, and of course Alabama Theater with Bobby Wood. But now we've got the theaters, that aspect.
Right.
Now we got 4 reasons to come to Myrtle Beach.
Right.
The next big thing to hit this community is sports tourism. Youth sports is growing rapidly throughout this nation. Other cities have built the facilities and are benefiting from it. All the condominiums and all the hotels that are built on the Grand Strand are built for one reason, and that's to put heads in beds.
Right.
And it's up to us to help put heads in beds.
Right.
And we feel that this investment in the nanatorium, which will give us an 8-lane Olympic pool,
Right.
and that's going to bring swimming events in, and that's going to put heads in beds. As a matter of fact, in Charlotte, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that Charlotte has a swim meet 45 weekends out of the year.
Oh, come on. Of the 52.
Of the 52.
No.
And they seat right at 2,000 people, spectators.
Wow.
So that's another opportunity. Our fields that we're redoing, the 7 fields out the base, that will have the synthetic turf.
Right, sure.
That's going to help us, because those fields are not there just for softball, baseball, but also for soccer and lacrosse.
I love it.
Then what we're doing to Doug Shaw Stadium,
Right.
spending $3 million on that. That's going to be also a facility that's going to be able to host a nice track meet. It's an 8-lane track that is meeting the specs of the NCAA. The Shamrock Invitational will move over, and we will grow that hopefully from 60 colleges to 100 colleges coming in for a week.
Right.
So this is the new point.
And the Cal Ripken experience.
Cal Ripken experience. You got 7 fields there.
Unbelievable.
And what a great complex that is.
Yeah.
So this is the next move.
Right.
The marathon, 10,000.
Oh, yeah, the 10th annual.
10,000.
Go.
Okay?
They really did it right.
That's sports.
Right.
So we're excited about our participation and our vision in growing sports tourism.
Absolutely. Well, there's so many more themes. We got less than 5 minutes, obviously. The
I talk too
neighborhoods,
much, I know.
housing. No, I mean, of course, there's so much focus on the Market Common right now, and will be for a few weeks as that kicks off. But as you highlighted, really a new era. Coastal Grand Dunes, youth sports tourism, this magnificent hotel, the Myrtle Beach Convention Center Hotel, a 402 room. This has really become a jewel. I know it was tough times, but to think about something to help support the folks who are working conventions, go up to their room, come back down, and keep feeding all those people and taking care of them. I mean, it's critical to have something on site. And to look out at all the other amazing hotels that take care of all the convention goers.
Absolutely. And of course, on the drawing board, Greg, by the Downtown Redevelopment Authority, Corporation rather, is the boardwalk.
Yes.
Okay, that's our next big project, is the boardwalk, roughly $12 million. And you know, this is something that we've got to get corporate America involved, and I'll tell you just like it is when I believe. It's time for the timesharing industry to step up in this community and be a viable part of this community, and let's invest in this boardwalk, because it is going to be beneficial to them as they're trying to sell timeshare, to talk about a great boardwalk we will have. So, hey, you know, be a part of Myrtle Beach and the Grand Strand. And let's put something there.
Like that.
Let's put some money out there and help us grow even better.
That's a great idea to target the timeshare industry and so many others, but that's a great one to help lead the fray of making that happen.
You know who I am. I mean, if I believe in something,
right,
I'm going after it.
Surely some of the private-public partnerships, the Market Common in general is a great example of that. Clearly many other locations, the nanatorium you're talking about, private business coming in to support the city's public recreation.
Well, you know, the things that we need,
right,
we can't afford.
Right,
okay?
Right.
The things that we need to grow Myrtle Beach, not only in tourism, but also with our citizens. Mm-hmm. You know, we need things to have a better quality of life. Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, the boardwalk will help us have a better quality of life. Mm-hmm. Do you know that these fields that we're building out there will help have a better quality of life in Myrtle Beach?
Oh, absolutely.
Because of the senior softball leagues.
The senior softball
leagues do not have enough fields now to play on.
I didn't know that.
So
John.
that is something that people, oh, look what they're building for these kids coming in to play softball or baseball. Our seniors. The track, rather than having our people that want to exercise to go to malls and walk, we will have a nice track with a cushioned surface that you can exercise outside.
Outdoors. I love it. I love it. I love it.
So what we're doing is not one-dimensional, multidimensional.
John, you had 250 folks there at the State of the City address, the first ever. You got some good feedback. As you said, a lot of it was, we hope you'll do this year after year. Anything else that's going to drive you to keep doing that year after year? There is a real message to get out to city residents.
We must keep our residents informed and our business community informed as to what is going on, what is City Council thinking, what is our vision, and how are we going to get to those points.
Right.
It's very important for us to continue to let our people know. They've only found out by reading in the paper or seeing it on the news on television or hearing it on the radio. Mm-hmm. Now they need to hear it from the voice of the city. Right. And I'm fortunate to be the person that was elected to be that voice for the city. Right. And it's an honor and a privilege to be the first one to ever to deliver this address. And I can't tell you, I do get emotional at times when I talk about how much I care for the city, because it's good to me. It helped me be successful. And all I want to do is to be able to make things happen that our community is going to benefit for years to come. Our children, our grandchildren, to benefit in this community for years to come.
It shows, John. Thanks so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you very
Absolutely.
much.
Stay tuned to more Carolina People with Birthday Boy, the Honorable Mayor of Myrtle Beach, John Rhodes, coming up next. Whether it's the celebration of 70 years for the city of Myrtle Beach, its birthday, or John's today, or even the kickoff of the Market Common at noon, the big ribbon cutting, get out there, learn more about the city at cityofmyrtlebeach.com. The ribbon cuttings at noon at the Market Common, Myrtle Beach. Fireworks at 8:30. Get out there and celebrate the mayor's birthday. Mayor, thanks so much for being with us this morning.